Well, what's happening? They say skip the intro. That's why I skip the intro. I don't introduce myself. I just start talking. We just get right into it. Hop, skip it, and jump. You know where you click. You will know what I talk about because I'm going to start talking about it. If you ain't feeling the vibe, you're going to keep clicking. I just got a funny feeling. You know, the thumbnail drew you, the title drew you, something about the aura, the vibe drew you to click on this, and you're here. It's not no mystery. Some of this stuff is not real. They got us shucking and jiving and tap dancing to fit into some mold, to be into some algorithm, to be so specific and all that, when at the end of the day, I don't think any of that fucking matters. I mean, and if it does, who gives a fuck? You know, I mean, why? Why I gotta be so specific? I'm gonna confuse this complex algorithm if I talk about more than one thing. Oh, it's all shook up. It don't know what to do. It don't know where to put me. The fuck out of here. Am I talking about narcissists? Or am I talking about Turo or Airbnb? I can only talk about Airbnb. I can only talk about Turo. I can only talk about narcissists. I can only talk about business. Come on, man. I can only talk about women. That's all I can talk about is women. As a matter of fact, if I can only talk about black women. I'm gonna confuse the algorithm if I mix that shit up. And then not to mention, if a large percentage of the people that see my videos are new people, like, huh? It sort of don't make no difference. And y'all not showing it to the old people. You're not, you know, there's a thing that they're doing on purpose. It don't matter how specific you are, because the people that like your content like your content. I like people's content. They don't have to talk. Fuck, I like a little variety person. So why wouldn't I talk about variety, and why wouldn't people that like me like a little bit of variety? They like, you know, I understand, yeah, you're not a YouTube personality, but you're a personality. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to, it ain't about that, be having no fucking popularity or whatever. People gonna pick up on you and like you, like what you're talking about. It could go either way. They could like what you're talking about and like you talking about it, but they could just like you talking about whatever the fuck you're talking about. What about that? Why that's, like I say, why these things exclusive to certain people? Sure, get away with it. Oh, only if you interviewing people that's talking about many different topics? Something don't seem right. Something's not consistent about that, you know? So with all that said, I just, you know, gonna try to keep it true to however I feel like putting it out there, and fuck, let the chips fall where they may. But to some degree, I do get that. Like, I probably shouldn't be doing movie reviews on this channel. Like, that's too different. I could get that in TV reviews or you know, some things, yeah. Now I'm doing a wildlife channel or some shit, or you know, yeah. I should keep it in a certain range, but that niche it down, narrow it down. Nah, I think you could go too far with that, personally. Well, and some of it, I gotta just do some documentation, you know. So there's that. What part of niche does that come in there? I'm documenting, I'm talking shit, but I'm documenting me as I'm walking. from the park. It's a regular day. It's a little on the gloomy side, but I see sun up there, man. It could go either way. It's been raining almost every day lately. We was in a drought, and now I think we in the opposite of a drought. So I do my best to lead by example. You got to get out and get up and do something. Gotta get out, stretch your legs, man. Be alive, enjoy life. Just observing things though in day-to-day life. Just be trying to live your life, man. We just trying to live. We just want to be left alone in peace and want to live. But we never had that, even when we think we left alone. Like to say, you're never really alone. There's always some white folks in your business, and they're always in. It's a collective thing, man. You know, talking about gang stalking. Even they ain't coordinated exactly, necessarily not now. But you know, they all think about it. You know, if you got neighbors, they watching. Go to the store, they watching. Police watching. Even if they ain't fucking with you, like I said, don't think they don't know who you are. It depends on how large or small the place where you are is. Probably one way or another, they know who you are. You know, understand? How could they not? And if they stopping you, patting you down, you definitely know you are, pulling out your ID. What up? Man, I never left, right? Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to come back later with that. I got something brewing, and I'm thinking about. It's just I ain't writing this shit. I'm kind of I'm warmed up right now. I need to cool off eating these grapes. We're still just saying. I'm back to the algorithm shit. I'm seeing there's more to these algorithms getting getting established. Whatever, there's more to it than meets the eye. Like everything else, racism, man, it's everywhere. Who programs the computer? Who programs the algorithm? And then they can push that shit however they can override that algorithm. They got it the way that they wanted to. I wonder how things would be if they just left it the fuck alone. It'd be a whole nother story. They can't have that. They can't have it naturally going like it should. So I knew something was up though. Cause I said it before. That white dude who I listen to and I like, but not that much. I listen to way more other shit, way more black content. I can name like 6, 12 off the top of my head that I was listening to. Like, you had your times. I mean, I like those guys, but I don't want to listen to that all the time. I want to listen to my people, so, but they keep putting that in front of me, keep putting it in front of me, keep putting it in front of me. Let me walk away from it, or, somebody black, and walk away and go fix a glass of water or some shit and let it roll over. I'm going to come back. He going to be on there and not the things that I really like. And then I even went so far as to unfollow the motherfucker. And it still showed it to me, the same way. So it's artificially inflated. They winning because they want them to win. Now, I don't, are they paying? I don't think they're paying them. I think it's just the way it is. They're going to push the white people. Even on here, even on social media, even. It's their shit. We should be able to get our own because we always be cornered off anyway. It's a black Twitter, black Instagram, black Facebook. We always in a little pocket anyway, but somehow we can't manage to get our own thing going and rolling off the ground. You know, they want our money. They don't want it to have. The game is, but you got to keep going. Ain't no giving up. I mean, you just got to do what you can do. Keep pushing through it. Maybe it work, maybe it won't work. Hey, it's the game. It just make us stronger, man. We are becoming gods from their bullshit, from their racism. You know, what I got. I'm out.